I never shot Hendrik Casimir.
You told me you did.
It was George Gamoff. I shot George Gamoff. You don't know. It was long after your time.
You shot Hendrik Casimir.
Gamoff, because he insisted it was always quicker to act than to react, to make a decision to do something rather than respond to someone else doing it.
And for that you shot him.
It was him. He went out and bought a pair of pistols. He puts one in his pocket, I put one in mine, and we get on with the day's work. Hours go by, and we're arguing ferociously about, I can't remember, our problems with the nitrogen nucleus, I expect, when suddenly Gamoff reaches into his pocket.
Cat pistols.
Cat pistols, yes, of course.
My grader was looking a little worried.
Oh, just a little surprised at the turn of events.
Now, you remember how quick he was.
Casimir.
Gamoff.
They're not as quick as me.
Oh, of course, but compared with me?
A fast neutron, or however, so you're going to tell me.
However, yes. Before his gun is even out of his pocket.
You've drafted your reply.
I've typed it out.
You've checked it with Clark.
I've retyped it.
You've submitted it to Pauli in Hamburg.
I've retyped it again.
Before his gun is even out of his pocket, mine is in my hand.
And poor Casimir has been blasted out of existence.
Except that it was Gamoff.
It was Casimir, he told me.
Yes, well, one of the two. Where were we?
Skiing. Or music. That's another thing that decides everything for me. I play the piano and the way seems to open in front of me. All I have to do is follow. That's how I had my one success with women. At a musical evening in Leipzig, we'd assembled a piano trio, 1937. We're playing the Beethoven G major. We finished the scherzo, and I look up from the piano to see if the others are ready to start the final presto. And in that instant, I catch a glimpse of a young woman sitting at the side of the room. Just the briefest glimpse, but of course, if one side carried her off to Bruxelles, we're engaged, we're married, the usual hopeless romantic fantasies. Then off we go, into the scherzo, the presto. And it's terrifyingly fast, so fast there's no time to be afraid. And suddenly, everything in the world seems so easy. We reach the end, and I just carry on skiing. Get myself introduced to the young woman, see her home, and yes, a week later I've carried her off to Bruxelles. Another 2 weeks we're engaged, 3 months, and we're married, all on the sheer momentum of that presto.
You were saying you felt isolated, but you do have a companion, after all.
Music.
Elizabeth.
Oh, yes. Though, what with the children and so on. I've always envied the way you and Margrethe managed to talk about everything. Your work, your problems, me, no doubt.
I was formed by nature to be a mathematically curious entity, not one, but half of two.
Mathematics becomes very odd when you apply it to people. 1 + 1 can add up to so many different sums.